What is the definition of fascism?
Well, look at Mr. Trump. But
what is
someone
the
who does not respect the rule of law, someone who disregards the orders of the courts, someone who disregards the House and subpoenas and a number of other authorities. In other words, they think and do what they want on their own, unilaterally, arbitrarily. The hell with the law, the hell with the Constitution, which he doesn't follow anyway.
Hi guys, were any of those candidates, are they able to beat Donald Trump?
Yep.
Which one will do it?
Capable of beating Donald Trump. I mean, their ideas alone are better than Donald Trump. There's something wrong with him, and he's a fascist, and this is not a fascist country. So every one of them is capable of beating him. It's a question of the best one and the best for the country. We've got to move on past Mr. Trump. He's a loser.
Who's the best?
Who's the best of all of them? Intellectually, Elizabeth Warren.
Okay.
Tonight, at this debate, Mr. Inslee was very, very impressive.
Good,
Yeah.
good. So you said Elizabeth Warren. She is pretty high on the list for how much all of her policies and programs would cost the taxpayers. She's at $3.8 trillion to implement all of the programs, all the policies that she wants.
Yeah.
Does that concern you guys at all?
No, because she's shown she's going to pay for that, though. And that's through a systematic change, not just in the tax amounts collected and the various, but also the brackets will change. Okay. And there's a number of other issues, and they're surrounding sophisticated tax mechanisms, whether it be by way of estate tax, whether it be by way of inheritance, whether it be capital gains, which was brought up during the debate last night. So there's a number of ways to deal with that. She's shown that, how it can be funded. And I would ask you this, can you afford not to put her policies in, because that's going to cost a whole lot more money.
Do you think like private health insurance would cost more than socialized health?
Well, we're part of
Canadians.
We're part of Democrats abroad. We're in Canada.
Democrats abroad, Canada.
And this term socialism, it's as bad as fascism. So it's ridiculous.
You think fascism, and what is the definition of fascism?
Exactly.
Let's go back
the
to
terms,
socialized medicine.
You said socialized medicine. That's a problem to even say socialized. Well, look, this is a one-payer system that's in Canada. It's working great for all of us. There's no wait lines, as the Republicans misrepresent.
We're not going to go bankrupt.
We're not going bankrupt. We pay much less. It's far cheaper. And why is that? Because when you go to a hospital there, you're not buying a bathrobe and the soap and the urine bowls and you name it. This is nothing but a business over here, and people are making a lot of money, and it's excessive and wasteful.
So people in America are scared of the word socialism. They think it means all kinds of terrible things.
What kind of terrible things do you think they relate it with?
I think that they feel it's a loss of liberty. It's a loss of quality of independent services. It's someone telling them what to do instead of allowing them what to do.
So it sounds about right?
It's a scare word, because the real word is democratic socialism, if you want to put that in. But in healthcare, every other developed country in the whole world has a single-payer system that serves their people better. Right. Canada has a good healthcare system. France and Finland have the best. And we don't talk about those.
So I want to get back. You said Donald Trump is a fascist. What is the definition of fascism?
Look at Mr. Trump. But
what is
someone
the
who does not respect the rule of law, someone who disregards the orders of the courts, someone who disregards the House and subpoenas and a number of other authorities. In other words, they think and do what they want on their own, unilaterally, arbitrarily. The hell with the law, the hell with the Constitution, which he doesn't follow anyway. An abuse of executive power, and this is a despotic methodology that fascists employ.
That is a long definition. If I opened up the textbook, that's what it would say fascism is?
What textbook? I don't know. That's what I'm saying.
What is the textbook definition of fascism?
I don't know. Which textbook are you referring to?
So fascism, so back into history, the first fascists
I just want to know what the definition is.
Joseph Stalin, Mussolini in Italy, and Germany, and they overthrew their governments, and they said, we are the law.
I just want the definition.
check an encyclopedia.
If you guys are going to call Donald Trump a fascist, I think that
despotic methodology without respect for the rule of law.
that's the textbook definition of fascism.
What textbook? Why do you throw this textbook in here?
Which textbook?
That's my
So if I opened up a dictionary in history
write a
classes,
So
are they
I don't
going?
call him a fascist.
Okay, you do. So what is
maybe he
the?
did,
If I opened up a
but you're
dictionary or
putting us-
Googled it,
you're putting us
what-
into words that are inappropriate and are dog whistle words. He's an authoritarian-oriented president who wants to do things that are right because he wants them. He's happy to fight the Constitution. He's happy to fight Congress, and he's happy to fight the House of Representatives, and he's stacking the Supreme Court. So authoritarian means that in a country that's
I'm not asking for authoritarian. I'm asking for
we're
the.
not giving
if
you
I
fascism
Googled,
because it's a dog whistle. We're
oh,
not
it's just a
gonna go
definition.
there.
You've already said it.
I did, and I gave you the definition.
And if you
So
want
if I Googled it, that's what would come up. All
I
that
don't
long.
know. You Google it and go ahead and do your research. That's what I'm telling you. You're asking me.
Do we know the definition of socialism?
The definition of socialism is in the encyclopedia. We're talking about words that scare the American people.
What's the definition?
And they don't go. Socialism is a form of government that is different from a democratic form, and I don't have a definition.
But each country has forms of socialism. The United States certainly does. Are there speed limits on the road? Is there garbage pickup? Are there regulations about use of gas? The way electrical rates are arrived at? These are all socialism.
Yeah, let's get rid of it all, right? Let's privatize everything.
Well, I wouldn't do
Let's
that. I think that's
privatize
insane.
the roads. You don't
Who
think?
sent you? Who are you with?
Who sent me? God Himself sent me. I am doing God's work.
You're talking to.
Oh, we got
Who,
it.
who are they talking to, sir? Who are they talking to? Who are they talking to? Who's gonna beat him?
I would say Joe Biden.
Joe Biden's gonna beat him.
Yeah.
Okay, all right. He's gonna need a little more stamina, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So speaking of stamina, there you are. You can go to InfoWarsStore.com. There's so many products there, supplements that can help you with stamina. Help Joe Biden with stamina, right? Don't you agree?
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. Go to InfoWarsStore.com, right?
Yep.
All right. You heard it here. Have a good day.